Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name's Matthew. As you know, I was out of town when the full official trailer for Tales of the Empire dropped, and I wasn't able to really check it out. I was there on work, and I was trying to find a good time to make a little video about it, and now's that time. And as I'm sitting to watch it, I see that there are two other Tales of the Empire clips that Star Wars dropped, one just 5 hours ago. I'm absolutely so happy to see that the Clone Wars style animation is going to continue even beyond the final season of The Bad Batch. Here we go.
Why do you seek Imperial favor?
Okay, we got Thrawn straight up right away.
Years ago, my people were all but destroyed.
That was okay.
My anger gives me strength.
Damn.
It is that strength I offer the Empire.
Okay.
Offer accepted.
Thrawn looks good as hell.
I'm here to present you with an opportunity, Barriss.
What?
Just be glad you're not a Jedi anymore.
What?
Your path is set, Morgan Elsbeth. I will fulfill my destiny.
Oh shit. Yo.
Mercy only breeds defeat. But I will help you overcome this weakness. Attack!
Blood?
You said the Empire would help to change things.
Everything comes at a cost.
Oh damn.
The
Yo!
world has been burning.
Oh! Oh!
I was a child.
Oh!
You cannot stop what has begun.
Oh my god.
Now you must face one final test. To join us.
Live or
The
die.
time you meet your new master.
Oh my god. You're telling me Darth Daddy is in here? What?
Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Oh my god. I have so many thoughts, but let me see these other two clips first. Oh my god. Dude. They redesigned him completely for that opening scene in Clone Wars Season 7. I'm so glad that wasn't the only use of the redesign. He looks so damn scary. This is Morgan's mom, or the warrior that taught her or something. Oh damn. Dude, that looks sick. Oh my god, this show looks sick as fuck. Alright, and this is the short that came out less than 5 hours ago.
Where is the Jedi hiding?
There is no Jedi. Prove yourselves worthy, and you may join us. Attack! Why do you seek Imperial favor?
Revenge.
Damn!
The Empire, available May 4th on Disney+.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got thoughts, okay? So, first of all, I am so damn excited for this. What I love about these trailer reactions is the theorizing, right? And two of the coolest theories I ever got right in my trailer reactions, when the Avatar The Way of Water trailer came out, I had the idea and theory that the Na'vi avatar that was crushing that human skull was Quaritch, and his avatar body found his human body and crushing his own skull, and I was right. I was spot on. And then on that same line, I theorized that Yaddle accidentally found the Works District, Palpatine's hidden base on Coruscant in the Tales of the Jedi show, and that was going to be Dooku having to kill her, and I was spot on that. Now, the reason I brought that up is because I have a theory that could either be, you know, when we see the show, y'all are like, wow, that guy was way the fuck off, or I'm going to be spot on, okay? So in this main trailer, we see Barriss, after she's become an Inquisitor, running towards one of her fellow Inquisitors that's fighting a Jedi. Now, what I really love about the lore that this trailer adds is that every single Inquisitor we've seen, even if they look like they're not that strong because they're only fighting other Force sensitives in Rebels or in the Ahsoka show or in the Kenobi show, even if it is perceived that way by fans, now we know that every single one of those Inquisitors, even the one that was afraid of Maul in Rebels and was trying to run from Maul, every single one of them had to kill another Force sensitive to even be knighted as an Inquisitor. So I love that. Now this is Barriss, already an Inquisitor. Now, what I'm curious about is she's going to have to make a choice here. She's either going to choose to help the Jedi or to help her fellow Inquisitor. Now, the really curious part about this is I believe that this Jedi might be Luminara Unduli without her headdress. And I believe her headdress isn't there both because it's after Order 66, but also because they don't want it to be a dead giveaway to fans. Now, the thing I'm really curious about, you guys, is I really didn't like Luminara in the Clone Wars, and a lot of people didn't like I can't remember if it's Martell or Martez sisters. That's how much I also didn't really enjoy those characters, but I'm gonna go with Martez. I'm like 98% sure that's what their name is. I didn't get much value like other people out of the Martez sisters arc in the middle of Season 7. I thought something like Dark Disciple being told there would have made Season 7 completely 100% badass all the way across. Even though the Martez arc isn't that enjoyable, I understand the point of it is to show like why Ahsoka thinks the way she does and why she's gonna choose to come back and help Bo-Katan. Anyways though, a lot of people, I am sure, don't rewatch that arc and don't care about it. And because of that, I'm sure not many people will know this detail I'm about to talk about. But in that arc, the sisters talk about why they hate the Jedi. And the reason they hate the Jedi is because their parents owned a hangar in one of those big shafts that leads down to the Undercity in Coruscant. A ship crashed into the wall of that huge shaft into their living quarters, and it killed their parents. And it was in a chase, by the way. I think it was a chase that someone was running from the Jedi. So Luminara Unduli shows up to the accident scene where their parents have just died and gives them some bullshit line, like some gaslighting ass line that's like, as long as you allow the Force to flow through you, all will be straight in the Force, or something like that, you know?
She was beautiful, dark robes contrasting against her light green skin, penetrating eyes. She looked at me, and you know what she said? She said, I had to make a choice, but not to worry. The Force will be with you.
So Barriss's master was all about gaslighting the hell out of the Republic citizens. And even in the Clone Wars, Barriss's master instantly assumes when Barriss does that sacrifice play on Geonosis and blows up that huge ship underground to bring down the Geonosian Spire. When she does that, Anakin is all ordering troops around to clear debris, try to rescue them. And Luminara is already meditating in the Force, accepting that her apprentices die. So this is going to be really curious, y'all, if this is Luminara, if I'm right. The reason I brought up those little facts about Luminara was because I'm wondering if Barriss, after knowing her master had given up on her at that one point, how her master never really understood the viewpoint of others. Her master didn't have really any mercy towards others. I'm wondering if Barriss, after being christened an Inquisitor, and if this is Luminara, if that even means Barriss will help her master, you know? Now, on top of all that, in Rebels, Kanan and Ezra hear and get a tip that Master Luminara Unduli might be alive. So they go to what seems to be a not well-defended prison to rescue Luminara Unduli. And they figure out, they don't know how long, it might have been months, it might have been a year or two, but the Inquisitorius has been using this as a trap for Jedi. So we don't know how many Jedi Luminara's corpse led there to die after Order 66, but it almost worked on Kanan and Ezra as well. Now, I can't remember exactly how many years after Episode 3 Star Wars Rebels begins, but we know that Luminara doesn't make it like 10 or 15 years past Order 66. What's curious is we have no idea how long she was dead, though. If this is her in the trailer, it's making me think she might have died within a year of Order 66. I'm not sure though. We also get this female Inquisitor from the Kenobi show in animation. That's pretty cool. We also get to see the Inquisitor from Tales of the Jedi that Ahsoka kills without her lightsaber. He was badass. I would have loved to see more of him. We also get to see Marok from the Ahsoka show. Now, Marok in the Ahsoka show wasn't even at full strength because because he was an undead Inquisitor, and I feel like his role was just serving as making fans see what it'll look like, kind of like a tease for what those Night Mothers can do and the army they can create for Thrawn, whether that be in Ahsoka Season 2 or another Mandoverse show. Now, this Tales of the Empire show, I don't think it's going to revolve around Marok at all, but I would think it would be cool, and I would be interested to see Marok while he was alive and what he was like as a person before he died, you know, and then his body was resurrected or whatever. We also get Darth Vader, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I'm super curious about is I almost wonder if Barriss even being offered the role of living or dying and becoming an Inquisitor. I'm wondering if it was part of the Emperor's plans just to put Barriss in front of Vader and just like a test to see what Vader does. Because we know in Anakin's mind, Barriss was a coward for blowing up that ship in the temple hangar and getting those Jedi and civilians killed. She approached what she thought was right like a coward. We know that. And Anakin fought her at the Jedi Temple, and you tapped into some dark side anger a little bit. And she looked in her eyes, she looked very afraid of Anakin. So with Anakin now being Vader, it's always tough talking about Vader because people have such strong opinions. They're like, no man, Anakin's completely gone. But that's not true. I mean, we know Vader's gonna recognize her, just like we know Vader recognized Reva in the Kenobi show. So I'm really wondering if Anakin/Vader is gonna look at Barriss, if he's gonna be able to control himself like he did with Reva, letting Reva think she had the upper hand for years, even though Vader instantly knew who she was. I'm wondering if Vader's gonna do the same thing where he's just looking at Barriss and he's like, you little fuck, and just lets her live, and he's just fine with it and uses her as his tool, or if his anger will get the better of him and he'll do something or say something or maybe end her. Now, if Barriss does defect from the Inquisitorius, she would have already had to kill a former Jedi or a Darksider to even have become an Inquisitor. So she already would have had to kill a semi-innocent, maybe, person to even survive. I think it's clear just from the trailer, even though Barriss doesn't even get much lines, that she doesn't want to be an Inquisitor. It doesn't seem like she has the dark side in her. Now, maybe seeing her master again will fully put her in the dark side and she'll be filled with anger. But then again, maybe she lets Luminar live and kills the Inquisitor that was fighting Luminar. But then I don't know how that would make sense with Luminar's body being used as a trap for Jedi after Order 66. Yeah, see, this scene here is this Jedi Force pushing the Inquisitor away, and that kind of looks like Barriss's Inquisitor outfit to me. By the way, you guys, this shot of Vader sitting down is in Fortress Inquisitorius from Jedi Fallen Order. We saw this in Kenobi as well. Seeing more of the fort in Kenobi in live action was pretty cool. But again, this is where it's just a pet peeve of mine. It makes me so sad that so many of my friends don't watch the story of Fallen Order or Survivor, because honestly, those two games, the story there is better than a lot of the Star Wars media we've been getting for years from Disney. And that's not me saying, oh, every single project is ass or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the story of Cal Kestis is that good. So seeing Fortress Inquisitorius again is really cool. Now, in the beginning of the main trailer, we get Morgan Elsbeth's conversation with Thrawn. We see her point of view of the attack on Dathomir from Grievous, and what it's honestly looking like is that Grievous attack. So a lot of people, and again, this is my love for Fallen Order and Survivor. A lot of people that only watched the Clone Wars arc where Grievous attacks Dathomir, in that it would make it seem like he only attacks Night Mother Talzin. I remembered right as I was looking up. Believe me, please believe me. Grandmother Talzin, that bitch. So if you've only seen the Clone Wars, you would believe that he only attacked her, and now what this trailer is making it seem like is he targeted her first because she's literally in the process of killing Dooku. But in this trailer, the environment that Grievous is attacking these Dathomirians in, it does not seem like the same kind of environment that Talzin's main Night Sister group was at. Now, as I was gonna say, in Fallen Order, there's a huge Dathomir section that's in like these rocky mountains portion of the planet, and there is a little bit of forested area, but nowhere near as much to the foliage and forest as in the Clone Wars. So basically, Fallen Order, the lore it expands for Dathomir is that there's plenty of clans of the women and of the Night Brothers all across the planet. not just the ones we saw in the Clone Wars. And basically this area we see Morgan with a couple other Night Sisters. She falls to her knees on the top of this huge mountain looking down at the devastation. Now, I think that this is going to be Grievous attacking in multiple locations across Dathomir, and it's just going to be a little bit of lore expanded, because that area he destroyed, it really doesn't, and maybe I'm wrong, but it really does not look like it's that same area of Dathomir from the Clone Wars. This shot looks like it's Morgan Elsbeth and her forces working for Thrawn in secret, but it looks like them destroying a New Republic envoy that was sent to the same village we see Morgan holding in The Mandalorian Season 2 that Din Djarin and Ahsoka take back. Now, something I'm curious about is, would the Grand Inquisitor be training Barriss and getting her ready for her in her 1v1 as her final test? Or would it be like she's only worth training after she kills another person? Now, them showing us these clips with this warrior that seems to have trained Barriss, I'm very confident that her trainer, her warrior mother, is going to be killed by Grievous, and she's going to get to see it. I'm so sure that this is Luminara. You can even see the headdress might be gone, but her hair is still semi-long. She's got it all wrapped up there. Now, the Inquisitor, I'm thinking it's the female Inquisitor from Kenobi, which means that she can't dye hair. So it really does make me think that Barriss really is going to kill her master. The storytelling of that, and even like still the darkness of Yaddle having to be killed by her good friend Dooku and securing his fall to the dark side, where she was trying so hard to help him. Man, like I really just love the idea of that, as sad and tragic as it is. And I feel like Tales of the Empire, showing Luminara and Barriss post Order 66 and the decisions they make, can be equally as memorable and badass and tragic. I'm absolutely looking forward to this, you guys. It looks so damn good. Feel free to share your own thoughts and theories down in the comment section. I actually think this video is going to come out like the day this drops, so it'll be super cool to look back and see if I was spot on some of these theories. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.